That, gentlemen, is the situation on the frontier today.
Gentlemen, the situation is very grave. Nevertheless, Colonel Lang brings us President Grant's assurance of military support. In view of this, how do you vote on the purchase of land required for the balance of our right-of-way?
I vote the purchase.
I vote yes.
Yeah.
The vote is unanimous. We'll begin the actual purchase as soon as we've placed our bond issue.
May I have your attention for a moment? From Ten Sleep Junction, we propose to bear southwest to Colton, San Angelo, and through Sundown Pass to Mesquite, which will be our principal division point west of the Mississippi until we get to Needles. We will still have to purchase all the land between Ten Sleep Junction and Needles. And you can readily see, gentlemen, how a few unscrupulous men could cost us millions by tying up that land.
I believe that is all, gentlemen.
I move an adjournment.
Colonel Lang?
Did they vote on it?
Yes, sir.
And just the way you said they would, unanimously. Good. Look, the road will go from Ten Sleep Junction to Colton, San Angelo, by way of Sundown Pass to Mesquite.
3 months I'll hold title to half the ranches in the territory. Now, the base handling, strike at the little fellow first, and then I'll...
One act. You take the boys down and see if you can't convince Wells to sell out at the right price. It worked before, Ace. It ought to this time.
Son, you little beaver, you sure gave me a scare. I thought the Apaches was on the warpath again.
No Apaches on warpath now, Mr. Withers. We had peace for a long time. We teach Sammy to shoot bow and arrow.
Well, be careful you don't wing somebody.
We will, Pop. You come with little beaver.
No right to do that. All right, boys, the house next. You can't get away with this. This is my place, and you ain't gonna run me off of it.
Draw that gun and I'll drill you. Now get out of here and get quick.
Bad men may keep trouble. You hide. Little beaver gets Red Ryder.
How bad are you hurt, son? Left arm's broke.
Let's finish the job.
Take that hay and drag it around the blind side of his head. hard to say. We'll take him to the Circle R, and maybe my father can figure something out.
I just fed Sammy and made him lie down.
That's fine, Duchess. I'd better give him a lot of mothering.
Don't worry, Tom. I'll take good care of him.
You know, little Beaver said that Ira wasn't even wearing a gun.
Ira never was a gunfighter, Dad. You know that.
Yeah, I know it. Ira was a fine, courageous man. Did you recognize any of the killer's son?
Well, I've seen the one-eyed down in Mesquite several times.
Little Beaver see man who look with one eye.
What's that, Sprout?
Little Beaver see man who look with one eye. Other eye wear a black cloth.
One-eyed Chapin.
That's another trail to Mesquite. Chapin doesn't even take a drink unless Hanlon tells him to.
If I only knew what was behind all this burning and shooting, I'd know how to fight.
But if you ask me, Hanlon's behind it. He always wanted rustlers instead of honest men around him.
Something more than that, son. Someone big behind all this. Someone mighty big.
Well, big or little, let's smoke him out and put a rope brand on his neck.
Oh, somebody'll swing for this, all right. When that time comes, let the territory buy the rope. We'll use ours for working cattle.
But, Dad, we can't sit around whittling a stick
Well,
while...
who's whittling a stick? I'm on my way to Mesquite right now to organize the honest ranchers and make a fight. You know, Calvin Drake's got a lot of influence around these parts, and I might need it. I'm going to see Cal Drake.
Yeah, well, I'm going with you.
I tell you, Drake, when men like Ira Withers and his son are shot down in their own ranch yard, it's time the honest men of this territory did something about it.
I don't mind admitting, Colonel, that my interest in the small ranches is not entirely unselfish. The bank has loaned considerable money to many of them. Nevertheless, I don't like vigilante movements.
Neither do I. Just another name for lynch law, and I'd fight that under any name.
What we propose is an organization of cattlemen to chase the gunfighters out of this territory. Men like Ace Hanlon, for instance.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. Son, you go over to the Weekly Sentinel and get them to run a piece asking the ranchers to meet me at Mesquite in the morning.
I'm on my way, Dad.
I'm going to the jail and swear out a murder warrant for One-Eyed Chapin.
Colonel, you can count on my heartiest support.
Thanks, Cal. Good day.
Good day.
You have a chance to get the Red Ryder, and why didn't you?
Them wasn't my orders, Ace. You told me to...
That clock ain't right, is it? Hasn't been for a year. All right, One-Eye. You better get out of town for a while. Say, if there's any trouble over this Withers deal, I don't want you around underfoot. Sure, Ace, sure. All right, One-Eye.
Colonel Ryder's on his way to swear out a warrant for One-Eyed Chapin.
Too late. Chapin's hightailing it out of town already.
That isn't all. Ryder's organizing a cattlemen's association.
Ah. I don't like that, Cal. If ever they pin those killings on us, we'll both go down in smoke.
Now listen to me. They're the only two men in Mesquite who know that the Western Pacific is going through here. When it does, he must have the title to all the ranches it'll cross. Ryder's got to be stopped.
Yeah, but how?
He's going to the jail to see Sheriff Andrews about that warrant. Chuck, the Apache Kid and Lon Walker and you in town. Turn it over to them.
Well, looks like that warrant might be delayed a little.
Base wants to see Shark, the Apache Kid, and Lon.
I'm glad somebody around here had gumption enough to ask for a warrant. Beth, where's them warrant blanks?
They must be in the storeroom, Dad.
Beth's a lovely girl, Lou.
Best there is. What you going to charge Chapin with, Colonel?
Murder.
Murder?
Cold-blooded murder.
Hope you make it stick. Chapin's needed hanging for some time now.
We'll make it stick all right. Before we're through, we'll remove some more of Ace Hanlon's outfit.
Ace Hanlon's outfit does its own removing.
I figured you men for trouble when you first hit town, and you come to the right place.
The other two were the Apache Kid and a man named Lon Walker.
Shark, the Apache Kid, Lon Walker.
Red.
Old man Ryder got what was coming to him. We wanted him to run Mesquite. We'd elected him sheriff. How much Shark? Lon Walker, the Apache Kid. Everybody else can go.
This will be a fair fight. Back up.
Draw. I said pick it up.
Deputy, I'm running things here now that Luke Andrews is dead. What's going on here, anyway?
These three coyotes murdered my father and Sheriff Andrews. I was just evening things up.
Better let the law do that. Are you charging Shark with murder?
Double murder.
All right, Shark. You heard what Ryder said. Come on.
That, Little Beaver.
Red Ryder not owe Little Beaver nothing. Little Beaver pays someone. He owe Red Ryder.
Thanks, Sprout. I'm gonna go find Miss Beth.
Little Beaver, go find Pony.
I tell you, Cal, I'm afraid of Shark. When the going gets tough, he'll talk and talk plenty.
I will get him out of there.
But how? There's no bail for murder.
I mean, break him out of there. That new sheriff has worked for us before. He's got her this time.
Well, that'll mean his neck if he turns Shark loose.
I don't mean turn him loose. Now, you listen to me. You go down there and you see that sheriff. You tell him exactly what I'm going to tell you now.
Why don't you come out to the Circle R? The Duchess would be good for you now.
Thanks, Fred. I do need someone.
Well, I'll shove on ahead and tell her you're coming.
All right, I'll follow as soon as I can.
You're sure you got your story straight, huh? Yeah. Shark claimed he got nicked in the gunfight with the Ryder. I came in to look at him and he grabbed my gun and slugged me. That's right. And don't forget it. Whether yours, eh? Stage will leave here in about an hour. There won't be any passengers. I'll see to that. Seldine, the driver, will drop you off at the Barker Ranch. You will get a horse and outfit there at Barker's and head across the border. You better stay there until you hear from me. All right. Seems you're carrying a bundle of hurry, Little Beaver.
Little Beaver needs Red Ryder quick.
Red's at the house.
What's the matter, Little Beaver?
Too much the matter. Barker. Shark out of house with bars. Going to mail coach to Barker Ranch. Then he crossed border.
How'd he get out of jail?
Little Beaver not know. Little Beaver see him at Ace Hamlin place.
So he's going to the Barker Ranch in the mail coach.
That's what Little Beaver hear them say.
Cherokee! Put that saddle back on Thunder. Keep quiet.
Get in.
Taking me.
Maybe you saw too much back there in the jail. It won't make no difference where you're going.